So recently I came across this code in an article. I found it to be interesting. I will share the article in the description. So this is a simple setup. We have an input checkbox that is toggling the company state, which is just a Boolean value. And depending on the company state, we are rendering either the company tax ID input box or the personal tax ID input box. If you look at the preview, you can see the checkbox and you can see that by default we are rendering the personal tax ID input box because we have the default value as false. Okay, now if you actually check the toggle company checkbox, you can see that we are now rendering the company tax ID as expected. You can uncheck it and we are rendering the personal tax ID. Okay, so now let me enter my personal tax ID number, which I am going to be forgiving, and write 1234. Now let's switch back to the company tax ID. You can see that this value 1234 is actually still staying in the input. This is actually because the React cannot differentiate between these two inputs, right? As far as React is concerned, these two inputs are like a list of items. And in order to differentiate between these two inputs, React needs something that is a unique identifier. Okay, so we can fix this, like we are re-rendering the input. Like if I actually erase 1234, you can see that this is the company tax ID, right? Although I entered the input originally with the personal tax ID, but the data will be still shared because React cannot differentiate between these two input boxes. Now there is a way we can force React to actually recognize the difference, which is by passing a unique key to either one of the input boxes or both of it. So now I have key to key equal company in the company input box, and let me just write 1234 here. And now if I toggle this, you can see that the values are reset, right? This is because now React can actually differentiate between these two input boxes, and that is because of this unique key that is present in at least one of the input box, right? And this is the reason why when we are rendering a list of items, we need to pass the key prop, and we need to make sure that each list item actually has a unique key, right? So I borrowed this code from an article. You can see that here, and I will share the link of this article in the description. Thank you.